Hello. Today is the 22nd of July, and today what I'm planning on doing is going out harvesting some, I think Jose called them cherry tomatoes. So that's what I'm going to go out and harvest, and the plan is to rinse them off, and after rinsing them off, cut them up into halves, sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on them, and then put them into the dehydrator. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Oh yeah, look here. So let's see. Taking the whole shebang and put it on a bowl. Ooh, there's more down this way. I think since those look like they're individuals that's ripening, I'll just grab those on their own. Come on, baby. Put them in the bowl. Yep. Oh, I see more over there. Yep, right here. Yeah. So I'll be picking that little batch up. Pop it in here. Harvest these individually. One of the things about tomatoes is that you can harvest them when they start to have that nice little color as far as ripening is concerned. Oh, check out this melon! Look at that. See the size of it? Yeah, acorn squash in there too. I don't know if you can see those. Yep, acorn squash. Anyway, there's a lot of things that can take your attention away from what you're supposed to be doing out here. Okay, a lot of good things that is. Um, whether it's wildlife that you're seeing for the first time or seeing in addition to, I'm sorry, in seeing them multiple times after you've seen them before, it's like the stuff does not grow old out here, you know. There's always something to see. I mean, nature is good, God is good. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with them. And just so you know where I'm at, I'm just outside of the cabin. Yeah, look at that. See that? I'm gonna cut this little thing there. Take that little bunch. And I guess I can cut this one and take it. I can just separate the fully ripened ones from that which is not fully ripened. I think I've gotten just about everything out of this one. So let's check out this one and let's see what's here. We're not gonna spend all this time just picking them, okay? I'm gonna stop, pause, and go finish out the process. Okay. The only thing you're not gonna get a chance to see. The only thing you're not gonna be able to get a chance to see is the dehydrated portions because I'm not gonna be around when they're done. I'm gonna be going elsewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna pause. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm separating these from the little bunches. Okay, and I'm dumping them in here for cleaning purpose. I'm just gonna rinse them off. That's basically it. Nothing's been sprayed on these, so therefore there's not really anything. There's no pesticides on these because I don't spray anything out here. Keep everything clean foods. I'm not interested in the pesticides. Okay. All right. Okay. Here's what I ended up with. Okay. I ended up washing these out, and I ended up with one small Roma tomato. All of these tomatoes were not just picked today. Okay. Some of them were picked from a couple of days ago. That's why if you look here, you'll see that the tip is not completely clean like this one is. You see how this one has like the tip is not brownish or grayish, not grayish, but brownish. That makes a difference. That lets you know whether or not these were freshly picked or not. Okay, at least broken from the stems. What I've been doing is cutting them up and putting them right here on the dehydrator rack. Okay, this here is the dehydrator that I have. I'm not recommending any brand, but this is an off-name brand of a popular brand of dehydrator. Okay, this has 10 racks, and that's basically what I'm using. But otherwise, I'm going to be sprinkling some sea salt. Okay, and this is basically what I'm going to be doing with these, just giving it a little bit of sea salt, and I'm going to run them into the dehydrator. As I mentioned before, some of the green tomatoes, as long as they start to get that little blush of pink or red on them, it's about time that you'll be able to start using them. As for you can pick them, and that they should do quite well. Finishing out the ripening process on your car, on the top, on your windowsill, wherever it is that you choose to let them ripen at. Okay. Okay, here's where we are. And by the way, these tomatoes are sweet, man. I'm not trying to, and I'm sprinkling some salt over the ones I just finished slicing and such, okay? But these are sweet. These are super sweet. And all the ones that were imperfect, all of them were consumed by a certain individual who will go nameless at this point. Okay, now once I've got these in, with this here, I got to turn it on, and I'm going to put it in for about 24 hours. The reason I do that is because I don't dehydrate them at very high temperatures, usually around 104, maybe 113 degrees. That's what I typically do it for. I have other things I'm going to be putting inside that dehydrator, such as potatoes, maybe some lamb quarter leaves and things like that, all that to preserve. I am not currently canning, so therefore what I do is that I dehydrate. I look up how to dehydrate, and once I've learn about that, I try to apply. And in applying, I'm gonna put them in mason jars. And at some point, I will make a video showing you the mason jars and some other stuff that I've harvested so far. What I did with some of the potatoes, what I'm going to be doing with sweet potatoes, etc., etc. Okay, but for now, I put them in mason jars, and the goal is to actually put in oxygen absorbers. The oxygen absorbers I have, they're like for 70 cc's. 700 cc's. I need to get stuff that's about 100 cc's to put in each of those jars. So that's basically it. That's what I'm doing with the tomatoes that I'm harvesting. Okay, all right, y'all take care. Blessings.